Behind the scenes of America's wars, surveillance, and secrets is a company you probably don't know, but you should. Booz Allen Hamilton. For over a century, they quietly embedded themselves so deeply inside the US intelligence machine that some insiders say they're more powerful than the agencies themselves. This is the story of how Booz Allen Hamilton quietly took over the US intelligence and why that should matter to all of us. Booz Allen started in 1914 as a management consulting firm, helping businesses run more efficiently. But as the Cold War heated up, they pivoted, and they pivoted fast. By the 1940s, they were revising the US military. By 1950s and 60s, they were shaping the very structure of the Pentagon and the CIA. Today, Booz Allen isn't just a consultant. They're a shadow partner in the entire intelligence community, helping design, build, and even operate the systems that run America's surveillance and defense operations. Here's the secret. Nearly 1 in 3 people working in US intelligence isn't a government employee. They're a contractor. And Booz Allen is the biggest name in the game, with more than 12,000 employees holding security clearances. That means Booz Allen staff write code for the NSA, analyze threats for the CIA, and help run the Pentagon's most sensitive programs. Sometimes the person sitting next to the government analyst in a secure room isn't a government worker at all. They're Booz Allen. In April 2025, Booz Allen landed a pair of massive contracts from the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, worth nearly $500 million. Contracts are to provide AI-powered satellite imagery and analysis for US intelligence and military operations. And that's just the latest. In 2020, they won an $800 million deal to build artificial intelligence for the Pentagon Joint Artificial Intelligence Center, helping the military automate everything from drone surveillance to targeting decisions. So why do they keep winning? Booz Allen blends technical expertise in AI, cybersecurity, data science with decades of deep relationships in the intelligence community. They don't just consult, they're embedded, often for years at a time. In 2013, the world learned just how much power a Booz Allen contractor could have. Edward Snowden, a Booz Allen employee working at the NSA, leaked thousands of top-secret documents, exposing the scale of US surveillance on Americans and the world. Snowden's leak shocked the world and revealed how deeply private companies like Booz Allen's were in deep with US intelligence. They weren't just advising, they were operating the very systems at the heart of the surveillance state. Snowden wasn't the only one. In 2016, another Booz Allen contractor, Harold Martin, was arrested for stealing top-secret hacking tools from the NSA. Those tools later were linked to global cyber attacks. And in 2017, Booz Allen left 60,000 sensitive Pentagon files exposed on an unsecured Amazon server. No hacking required, just a Google search. Despite these breaches, Booz Allen kept winning contracts. Their deep ties and technical expertise made them, in some ways, too big to fail. Booz Allen's influence goes beyond technology. They help design intelligence strategies, write policy, and even audit the same agencies they worked for, raising questions about conflict of interest. At times, their contracts have ballooned from a few million to over $70 million, often through no-bid deals. Watchdogs and journalists have flagged the risk. When a private company is this embedded, who's really in charge? The government or the contractor? All this influence pays. Booz Allen is one of the most profitable government contractors in the world. In 2023, they paid $377 million to settle a whistleblower lawsuit alleging they overcharged the government for years. Yet, the contracts keep coming in. The government's reliance on Booz Allen's expertise and ability to deliver at scale means the money keeps flowing. Today, Booz Allen is leading the next wave of intelligence, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and cyber warfare. Their teams are building the tools that will define the next era of national security. Tools that can analyze satellite images, detect threats in real time, and automate decisions at the speed of war. But with this power comes new risks. As the line between government and contractors blurs, so does the line of accountability. When AI makes a mistake, who's responsible? The agency or Booz Allen? Booz Allen talks about innovation and transformation, but when it comes to sustainability, they're behind the curve. They take steps to reduce energy use and promote recycling, but they don't publish detailed data on greenhouse gas emissions or set private climate targets. For companies shaping the future of intelligence, their environmental transparency is minimal. Critics say that they need to do more, especially as government clients increasingly demand sustainable practices. Booz Allen Hamilton isn't a household name, but for over a century, they've been the architects, operators, and sometimes the gatekeepers of America's intelligence machine. Their story is a lesson in how power works in the 21st century, not through elections or public debate, but through contracts, code, and quiet influence. In a world where secrets are power, Booz Allen Hamilton has quietly become one of the most powerful players of all. And most of us never even knew their name.